want to know out of curiosity, would there be any reason that would deter you to go ahead and buy this counter or hold this counter for the long term, Hemant? Because by default, when you say HDFC Bank, you talk about TCS, you talk about Reliance Industry, they are long term bets, they are bets that you are supposed to stay put or have in your portfolio for the longer term. But when you look at the returns, they're not that exciting, or maybe if someone who's been holding on for long would be tired because of the consolidation that these counters take after rallying. What's your take on that?
You hit the nail on the head, Cheryl. I think the whole bunch of stocks that you mentioned haven't delivered returns. And if I can take 30 seconds more of your time, there are a whole bunch of stocks which haven't done anything. Kotak Bank, HDFC Bank, Bajaj Finserv, Bajaj Finance, Asian Paints, SRF. All of these 3.5 to 4 years done nothing. Raging bull market. I think Bajaj Finserv was the only one which made a new high. Otherwise, none of these stocks have made a new high, and they virtually delivered no returns. But logic says we've had a phenomenal run up in the mid caps and small caps. FIs are currently on a sell mode. When things start looking better, money will flow in the mainline stocks. And if you have a quality blue chip, which has, frankly speaking, not done much for almost 4 years, Cheryl, when things start picking up again, I think these guys will be right at the helm of the lead. So I think that's why I would say something like this is a must buy. And HDFC Bank breaks out after 4 years. It's going to be a year or two of good technical. I mean, fundamentally, yes, but couple of almost 2 years of good technical. So I'd say this is a waiting game. I mean, we've been waiting for a long time, but I think it should be off.
China, do you want to come in on this one by any chance?
Reliance, of course, what happens on a broader level with large caps. Of course, they underperform, especially if you give some of the very, very large companies, like, for example, Reliance, HDFC Bank. You take some of the very large ones, HUL. These are, like, I would classify them as safety stocks. You hold some of them in your portfolio because they're extremely liquid, and especially in times like this, which pretty volatile, the overall market valuations are expensive, money is shifting to some of the other emerging markets. So to that extent, one needs to have some of these stocks in the portfolio, because the businesses in which they are very good businesses if you hold for the long term. So given those facts, I would hold some of these in my portfolio.
There comes a time when your heart calls for you to arise. Plant your feet solid into the ground. Decide your own limits, and then break right through them. Become something more. It's my time to rise.